Pete Farah at the Apollo Theater, Harlem, New York, for the Mike Tyson, Jake Paul heavyweight fight. So please stay tuned.
Exciting, but this will be the first. Many, many years from now, they will ask, which was the first? It will be this one. And it's an event and a fight that I think none of us ever thought would come to fruition. On Saturday, July 20th, live and exclusively on Netflix. Available to all 270 million subscribers around the world. No extra cost, no pay-per-view. If you're a subscriber, you're getting this. It's the baddest man on the planet. The pride of Brownsville, Brooklyn. At one time, and that record still stands today, the youngest heavyweight champion in the history of boxing, Mike Tyson. Yes, Iron Mike Tyson, returning to the squared circle against the problem child, El Gallo, Jake Paul. Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, it is in fact true, and we are here for the first ever press conference and eventually the face-off between these two fascinating individuals. Now let's talk about the main event, guys. If this isn't enough for you, how about the main event? How about this dream fight, if you will? How about what's going to transpire at AT&T Stadium? First, let's talk about the disruptor. Let's talk about El Gallo. Let's talk about the problem child. They are promoting this main event on July 20th, exclusively on Netflix at AT&T Stadium. It's an unbelievable thing. Can you explain to the public, explain to the world why this intrigued you, why you ultimately said yes to a fight against Jake Paul?
Well, it was a no-brainer. It was just, he's the new up-and-coming guy in the scene, and I like shaking the sports world to its core, and I'm doing it now. It's just something I want to do.
And so there has been a lot of talk about your age and the age difference between you two. What do you say to the critics? What do you say to the detractors? What do you say to the people who are saying, frankly, you are too old to be fighting a guy who's 28?
Well, I'm beautiful. That's all I can say. I'm doing great, but my body's shit right now. I'm sore, I'm really sore.
I think you're playing possum.
No, I wish.
Well, you look to be in fantastic shape, and it's great to see you, but how hard was it?
Yeah, no, he was game. I think he's always wanted to do this. This has been a long time coming. We've been calling each other out for years, and we finally got to make it happen on Netflix, the biggest platform in the world, and things just keep on getting bigger and better. The co-main event, I mean, this is quite literally history that we're looking at right here, and Mike wanted this. Mike wanted it to be a pro fight. He wants the war, and so I respect that. I respect them for taking this fight, for stepping up to try to put an end to me. Because that's what all these fighters have been trying to do, is end the YouTuber. And if Mike can do that, then he's a hero.
Is that the goal here? Are you trying to put an end to Jake Paul?
No, I really like Jake a lot, you know. But once he's in that ring, you have to fight like his life is depending on it, because it will be.
The sentiment seems to be that, Jake. Every person that I speak to who's around kind of my age says, I hope Mike Tyson, for lack of a better word, beats you the hell up, right? I mean, just like completely ends your boxing career. Do you sense that sentiment from the public as well?
For sure, I think it's 50-50, you know. I truly believe that there's a lot of people who, see me as an arrogant asshole, which I can be sometimes, but I'm just having fun and entertaining the world, and I do think that the older generation wants people to see Mike knock me out, but at the end of the day, I also have the kids, the middle schoolers, the high schoolers, the college students rooting for me and want to see me and Mike. Yeah, look, it's most valuable promotions that have been changing the game since we came into the promotional business, and we just continue to level up and do things differently and see gaps in the market that no one else has identified. And we wanted to work with Netflix. They like the idea and see the vision in what we're building, what type of events we can put on. And this is quite literally the biggest fight of the 21st century because of the fact that it's Mike Tyson versus me, but also the fact that it's in 700 million households, Netflix, for free for everyone who's a subscriber to watch.
And no one else can do it. Who else can do that? Who else can shut the sporting world?
Yeah, a lot of people are doubting me. I go onto the Instagram comments and I see them all saying, if Jake wins this fight, it's rigged because of how incredible he looks. Age doesn't matter. Age is just a number. He's a killer. He's a warrior. He's been doing this his whole entire life. So it's second nature to him. I've been doing this for 4 years, and I've been doing that at a super high level, but on July 20th, I'm going to show the world that I can outbox Mike Tyson and prove everyone wrong and show that I will be the one doing the killing.
I wanted to shoot around because I wanted more action. We only have 2 minutes, we'll fight more.
It's going to be
more action.
It's going to be a firefight, more punches, and it's going to be a sprint in there, so I think it's more entertaining for the
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of sprints because that's what I've been doing a lot of running. I've been doing a lot of sprints. Hey, this seems like it's going to be pretty fun. Maybe we'll do it again too, yeah.
Is there anybody in particular, anyone else in particular that would you...
Well, can I take care of Jake first, please?
Mike, my only question is, what round are you going to knock him out in?
Hey, come to the fight. Hope you can afford a ticket.
I can afford a ticket to sell, by the way, on.
Yeah, I've been to Gleason's a couple of times. I think it's cool to just connect with some of the roots and beginnings of the legendary boxing, actually specifically here in New York, but I'm a student of the game, and it's just cool to be in those environments where legendary practices and training has happened, and have always done that, popping up in different gyms all across the world. I know I will be able to. I'm a natural born heavyweight. This is what I was born to do, is to move up into this weight class, and I'm going to show Mike who has the more power, because he's underestimating me. I think everyone else is underestimating me, and I believe that I hit harder. I know it's going to be tough. I know I'm going to have to fight through adversity. I know I might even go to the canvas. I'm scared, don't get me wrong, but it's not about the fear stopping me. It's about going into it even though I am scared, and that's what true bravery is.
Who would train me better, Jake or you, Mike?
Me, definitely me.
Yo, Jake, what do you think of that?
I think older fighters have more heart and balls and weren't afraid, but I think the newer fighters have more skill and technique and are sharper. So that's why I'd be a better coach.
Who do you think's got a higher body count? What's your body count, Jake? What's your body count?
Where's this kid's mother? Well, very important. Just the fact that he's taking the opportunity to fight me is it's mind-boggling. When you really think of it, from a boxing perspective, it's like God status. There's never been anything like it before.
Yeah, well, good luck to you, gentlemen. Jake, hope you can take a hit or two, man. You're going against one of the toughest hitters, but maybe a question for Jake. Do you really believe?
Give him hope, man. Come on.
You can't give a YouTuber hope at this point. It's 2024. So, Jake, do you think you would take a hit from Mike Tyson?
Yeah, look, they call him Iron Mike Tyson, but I'm Titanium Jake Paul.
All right.
For the youth that wants to pursue boxing and wants to pursue fighting, but can't afford it, what do you think would be the best steps to take?
That's a good question.
Yeah, look, we're working on getting more boxing bully gyms across the world. We have, a partnership with a gym in Brooklyn. I don't know if you can make it out there, but at all of our boxing bully gyms, people can go for free. But man, just do what you can. You can shadow box at home, work on your footwork, push-ups, pull-ups, continue to improve your athleticism. And if you're 16, hustle. Sometimes to start off, you're going to be having to do 2 things, 3 things, working a job and hustling at night. So that would be my advice, and to just not stop, don't give up, and your opportunity will come.
Let's bring them out to square off these incredible fighters. Make some noise for everyone. And Mike Tyson. July 20th at AT&T Stadium.